I just wanted to give you a little glimpse into my personal story with coaching since we're all sharing our stories in this sneak peek for you. And we all have really different backgrounds and reasons why we started and reasons why we love coaching. So I just wanted to share a little bit of my story with you. Um, for starters, I guess it's important to understand a little bit of my background and how I ended up where I did and how I found Beachbody. So, I lost my dad at a very young age. I lost him at 12, and I, over the next few years, developed an eating disorder. And it was something that I struggled with all through my teen years. And when I was 16, I was in a very severe boating accident, um, which caused me to lose the top half of my left pelvis. And I've had 12 hip surgeries since. So self confidence and self esteem were always things that I struggled with. And, nutrition, although I knew a lot about it and I had been an athlete growing up, it was still something that I constantly struggled with, with the body image and just not really healthy habits or thinking about what I was doing, how it was affecting me long term. And because I didn't know my self worth and I didn't have the greatest level of confidence, it led me down a lot of not so great roads, not making such good choices, and ending up in not such good relationships. And um, when I was going through college, and it just seemed like every step forward I would take, I would have to quit halfway through a semester because I'd have a surgery, and it just kind of added to the, self hate that I had, that I wasn't good enough and I could never accomplish things that I wanted to. And it just kind of kept leading me down these roads further and further away from where I really wanted to go. And so, fast forward to about 3 years ago now, I was very much in a party phase, I guess you could call it, and not really taking care of myself or my body or my mind. And I ended up in a relationship with a guy, and I got pregnant really fast. I got pregnant after 3 months. And, it was really a wake up call to me that I needed to be more aware of how my choices were impacting my future. And I also really knew that I needed to work on myself because it wasn't going to be about me anymore. I was going to be a mom, and I wanted to be a good mom, and I wanted to, lead by example for him of a healthy lifestyle and what a happy, healthy, empowered person looked like. So, um, again, fast forward to when my son was 5 months old. My relationship at that point had gotten very abusive, and I chose to leave and start all over again as a single mom. I picked up and left Philadelphia and moved to Florida to be back near my family. And for about 5 months, I was a complete wreck. I was depressed. I was anxiety ridden. I just kind of went through the motions. I hardly ate. I drank a ton of coffee. Um, I really just didn't know what I was going to do to be able to provide for us the way that I wanted to, and how I was going to get myself back to being happy and being that mom that I wanted to be and being the role model that I wanted to be. And not too long after, I reconnected with my coach, and she told me a little bit about Beachbody. And, I told her that I wanted to lose some of the baby weight that I still had, and I really wanted to get healthy and, feel happy and work on my self confidence. And I signed up with a challenge pack. I signed up with T25 in Shakeology. And within 4 days, I knew that coaching was what I wanted to do because I got a glimpse of what the community of positivity was. My energy was already starting to get better because of drinking Shakeology every day. I was making it a priority to make myself healthy food, which up until then, like I said, I wasn't really eating much at all, just because I wasn't hungry. I was stressed out, and it was just, I knew it wasn't the way that I wanted to live. I just needed help, and I didn't know how. And When I realized that what this opportunity really was, that it was about sharing your journey and sharing your story to inspire others to make changes in their life and really being that cheerleader, that became my focus. I wanted to work on bettering myself and overcoming all the obstacles that I had so that I could then go and be a light for other people starting their journeys. Um, and once I kind of realized the opportunity that there was with Beachbody, with coaching, I dove in head first and I've never looked back. And it took me 9 to 10 months to go full time because that was what I wanted. I wanted to be able to stay home with my son as a single mom, making a full time income. Um, and I honestly, it makes me want to cry when I think about how much this opportunity has changed my life in every single aspect. Um, I finally feel like I have become the woman that I've always wanted to be. And it's given me the platform to share my story in a positive way and help others overcome obstacles, whatever they may be, grief or struggling with diet and nutrition or being overweight or not knowing where to start with exercise, or they struggle with self-esteem and self-worth. Um, Coaching has given me a platform and a reason to constantly work on myself so that I can constantly help more people live empowered lives. And I founded my team, Empowered Elite, a little over a year ago now. And we are currently ranked in the top 200 teams within the entire company out of over 360,000 coaches. My team is my family. They are my backbone. I absolutely love all the women that I get to work with, and um, seeing their lives change and seeing, them empower themselves and overcome obstacles and, really find a love and a passion for helping others like I have. And I've been a coach for a little over 18 months now total, and I do work from home. This is my only job. I am a full-time Beachbody coach. And just a kind of funny little thing is that what I was actually going to school for was I was going to school for psychology and communications. And the jobs that I was looking at, I currently now in income exceed what I would have made with my college degree. Which to me, as a single mom is priceless because I really didn't know how I was ever going to be able to provide for my son alone with no help and not just always struggle. And so it's just like I've said, it's been such a huge blessing in my life in so many aspects. I've made so many incredible friends. I have a passion. I have a purpose. I wake up every day excited about life. I make my own schedule. I am my own boss. I don't have to answer to anybody. I don't have to ask for permission if I want to take the afternoon off with my son. And I get to connect with people and build relationships and friendships. And I get to really put my heart and soul into helping people because I know what it's like to struggle. And I know what it's like to feel alone. And I know what it's like to feel like you have so far to go that you don't even know where to start, because that's where I was when I started. And looking at how much my life has changed in the past 18 months is just absolutely mind-blowing. So I just want to say to you, if you have any hesitations about coaching, I did too. I thought it was too good to be true. And you never really know until you try something, and this could be the greatest blessing of your life if you're open to it. And you think about how this could really impact your life and your future and your family's future. So just be open-minded to it. I never would have thought then that I would be sitting here now where I am. And I mean, I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but everything in my life has changed in the past 18 months, and I couldn't be more thankful for this opportunity. So I hope that gives you guys a little bit of an idea of where I've come from, and how I got started, and why I believe so much in being a coach and why I love it so much. If you guys have any questions, I would be happy to answer them for you. I'll talk to you guys later.